Hey, I wanted to share this article I found about the Yosemite fire that I haven't been talking about and reporting on lately. A lot of other stuff going on, so I want to go ahead and cover that real quick because I thought that was a pretty neat little article. But I can't help but point out that anytime I hear about these big fires that are reported on the mainstream media, I can't help but think that it's the CIA or the U.S. government, because especially after last year when ABC News reported that Al Qaeda was calling for a firebomb campaign in the U.S. and how they were looking to start a bunch of forest fires. And anyone knows, right? Anyone and everyone knows that the United States government created Al Qaeda, right? This is one of my favorite clips. This is listening to how that happened, how the government created Al Qaeda. Isn't that neat? How the United States government created Al Qaeda? So I can't help but think whenever I see Al Qaeda blamed for something, that it's really the CIA or the U.S. government. And you might be asking, why would they do that? Because they know that the shit is about to hit the fan, and so they're taking out the forest because they're cutting down on hiding spots and cutting down on food sources. And the neat thing about this too, and Al Qaeda and the United States government and all this stuff, you want to know what's even neater about all this stuff? If Obama goes ahead and strikes Syria, like he's been talking about, we will officially be fighting alongside Al Qaeda, because that is who we are funding, supporting, helping, aiding, whatever you want to call it, over there in Syria to fight Assad and his government. So here soon, if he attacks, we are 100% fighting alongside Al Qaeda. Isn't that neato? Now back to this little article here. I'll put the link below. I just want to cover the 9 points. You can read more if you're interested, because it gets into pretty in depth to all of them. First of all, it's huge, and this is a pretty neat little graphic. You can see how big that thing got. It's pretty neat. I mean, it's not neat. You know what I mean. I'm not saying it was a good thing. Satellite pictures. It's growing quickly. It's really, really hard to fight. Right here, it could cut off San Francisco's water supply. Now, I don't know whose it's going to be, but some big city somewhere, their water supply is going to get messed with, and it's going to cause a big deal. I don't know if it's going to be attacked. I don't know if it's going to be burned up by a fire like this. I have no idea, but I just feel like there's a lot of stuff in TV shows and movies and then this and then the news stories lately about water supplies getting messed with, so I really think that's going to happen. Can I prove that? Can I say for sure? No, but it's just a hunch. That's all. 5, it caused the city of San Francisco to shut down its power sources and buy energy on the market instead. Number 6, 2 groves of treasured sequoia trees are currently within miles of the fire. Oh, and by the way, because I left a pretty good important part out of here, this fire, where is it, is only 4 miles away from the edge of the rim fire. Or I'm sorry, the water source. The reservoir is only 4 miles away from the edge of the rim fire, so it's getting pretty close to the water supply over there in San Francisco. Moving on. Number 7, summer tourism in the area is tanked. Number 8, the fire is so big it has its own weather system. And last but not least, and my personal favorite here, this fire could be a sign of things to come. Could be. Who knows? So I wanted to share this with everybody since I haven't really touched on it yet. And just real quickly on a side note, thanks to Chug for sending this to me. He was talking about how this weekend is the anniversary of World War II, and how it could possibly be that Syria's, there's the start of World War III, the start of the Syrian attack happens this weekend. Very good possibility. It's Labor Day weekend, and any major holiday weekend is always a target for something, you would think anyway. So I don't know, just throwing it out there. Who knows? We'll be watching. Who has any idea these days when this stuff is going to take place? But keep our eyes open and our ears open. So that's all we're doing. So thanks again to Chug. Thanks to everybody out there for watching. Thank you, teammates. Thank you to my subscribers. Appreciate all the support. All right, see you. Bye.